Okay, so we're continuing with exercise 1, and I had to take a break halfway through the exercise, and so when I get back into it, unfortunately I didn't make notes, so this is a lesson for me to write down where I am whenever I take a break, because I don't remember which of these samplers I added. I'm pretty sure I added the ozone, and I don't remember if I added the MET, and I'm pretty sure I didn't add the PM 2.5, but let me check. So in order to check what samplers there are at what sites, Angelique has added a fabulous report, which is View Site and Sampler Inventory Report. So that's in the pink button area, and it's the bottom button. And if you click on it, it pulls up a report that tells you what the Toolbox has in terms of your sites and the information about your sites and what samplers are at what sites. And I look at it and I see, okay, I added the ozone instrument 001 at site 1. Oh, I added the MET station as an instrument at site 1. But at site 2, at City Center, I already added these two co-located PM 2.5 filter-based RMP 2000 instruments. So that's a real benefit of looking at this report, which is the View Site and Sampler Inventory Report. So I've completed exercise 1. I've added these three sampler types, ozone, MET, and then two co-located PM 2.5. And now I have to produce a report. So I'm going to go ahead and follow the directions for producing this report. So the first thing it says to do is View Site and Sampler Inventory Report, and I've done that. And with this report open, it says click on the Word option in the data chunk that's to the left of the Print Preview button. So I'll minimize this. So here's the Close Print Preview button, and here is the data chunk. So if I want to export this, this is kind of an abbreviated menu bar because we're in Print Preview, but I can export to a Word or text file or PDF if I've got that. I'm going to go ahead and click on Word to export this, and then it says, okay, select the destination for the data you want to export. Well, I'm just exporting this report as a rich text file, but I'm going to browse to the folder where I keep all of my completed toolbox and my toolboxes and my exercises. So that's in my toolbox folder, and I've got toolboxes after exercises with my reports from the different reports that I've already run. And now I'm going to run this report, and I'm going to say save. Okay, and I don't need to save the export steps. I'm going to say close, and this report is then saved as documentation of what samplers there are at what sites. I'm going to go ahead and close the Print Preview, and I'm going to go ahead to get out of this form. I can either click Exit Form or the lower X, and I'm back at the main switchboard, and I have completed exercise 1 except for emailing the reports to my instructor. Not so fast. I also have to rename these reports so that my instructor knows who these reports are coming from. I also have to note in my database logbook what I did, and I'm also going to make a copy of the toolbox and call it After Exercise 1, so that when I go on to Exercise 2, if I make a mistake in Exercise 2, I don't have to start completely over. I can go back to this toolbox that I completed after exercise 1 and start exercise 2 after that. So again, in order to make a copy of the toolbox, I have to get out of it completely, then navigate to it, and it's on my C drive in Tribal Data Toolbox version 2.1, and this is the one that I've just been working from, and I know it's the one I've just been working from because I can look over here and say date modified, and it was modified just now. And so I'm going to right click it say copy. I'm not going to change this name. This is the trunk toolbox that I always work from. I'm going to go into Toolbox Backups, and I'm going to paste, and then I'm going to rename this. I'm going to rename this after exercise 1 with my name in the name of it. I'm still going to keep Toolbox in the name just so that then when I do a search on my computer I can find it. But that way I've got a backup of what I just did.